Hello friends, welcome to my channel Make It Yourself. Today we'll be making this multi-purpose garland. You can use this garland in your puja room or temple. You can also use it as a hair accessory, or you can use it to decorate your doors and windows during festivals. Hope you liked this tutorial and please don't forget to subscribe. We will need 3 color yarn: white, green and red. So this is a fine yarn and I'll show you the details. This yarn is from the brand Loops and Threads and it is a very soft yarn, and you can see the details here. We will need a crochet hook of size 3.5 mm. We will also need a pair of scissors. We'll need these beads. And finally, we will need a cord for the garland. We'll start off by making a magic ring. So we'll pull through and then we will chain 3. After that, make a double crochet in the same ring. Now make a 4 half double crochet puff stitch in the space which is created between the 3 chain and the double crochet. Now yarn over under the ring and then pull the yarn through all the 4 stitches and then do a slip stitch at the top. Now make a double crochet into the ring again. So we have a space created again between the stitch and the double crochet. So the next puff stitch we will do it into this same space. So now the puff stitch we are creating it in this space. So yarn over under the ring and then slip stitch at the top. So we will have to repeat the same steps. We will have to make a total of 9 puff stitches for a particular row. While making the puff stitches, just make sure to pull the yarn a bit and make the stitches loose so that it is easy to pull the final yarn through all the 4 stitches. Now we have made 9 puff stitches and we will pull the yarn to make the ring smaller. Now we will have to slip stitch it behind the chain 3 that we had made right at the beginning. We are starting row number 2 now. For this we make a chain of 3 and then make a double crochet in the same space and then make a puff stitch similar to what we did before. So this puff stitch we will slip stitch it into the next space. So from now on it will be very easy to identify which space we need to slip stitch the puff stitch to, because there is already a space created after each of the stitches, which is very easily visible. So we will make this round 2 also consisting of 9 puff stitches. We will make 2 rows with the green yarn. At the end of the row, we will have to slip stitch it to the first stitch of the same row, and then we will have to slip stitch it to the top row, and then we will have to make a chain of 3. Our next row will be in red color. So join the yarn as shown and then chain 3, and we will basically do the same steps that we have done with the green yarn. So here too we will have 9 puff stitches, and we will have to make 3 rows in the red color. After the red yarn, we will join the green yarn, and we will have to use the same pattern and make 2 more rows in green. After the green yarn, we will have to join the white yarn, and now we are going to make 15 rows in the white yarn using the same pattern. After 15 rows of white yarn, we will use the green yarn again, and this time we will have to make 3 rows of green. After 3 rows of green, we will make 3 rows of red. So this will be our last row for this side. So cut the yarn with a scissor and then stitch in the ends. Both the parts are hollow inside, so we have to insert the cord into it. Make sure that the way we are entering is correct. We should have the 3 green and 3 red colors facing the bottom part. So the reason why we made 2 parts and joined it using a cord is that if we would have made a single garland, since it is hollow, the part where it bends, it would have looked like this. So instead we have made 2 parts and then we are going to join it in the middle. Now we are going to make 3 pom-poms. For that we will have to wrap the red yarn around our fingers as shown. Then we will have to tie it at the center, and then we will have to cut on both the sides as shown. So we will have to create 3 pom-poms. Now using a needle, we will stitch it in the center of the pom-pom and then we'll trim off. Now we use both the yarns together and then string the beads into it. So we will have to put 5 beads into it. We will have to make similarly another 2. Join the 3 parts together by tying a knot at the top. This also helps in securing the beads so that they do not fall off. Now tie the yarn into the center of the cord. So we will split it into 2 parts and then we will tie a secure knot and then trim off the excess yarn. Now we will loosely stitch the 2 ends together using a red color yarn. Finally, we will tie a knot and trim off the excess yarn, and then we can stitch in this yarn, or we can also crochet it such that it is not seen on the outside. So our garland here is completed. You can leave it as it is, or as I did, you can also insert some cotton inside the hollow part of the garland such that it will give a good shape to the garland. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please leave me a feedback in the comment section and also give a thumbs up if you really enjoyed this video. Guys, please subscribe to my channel because I'll be uploading more such useful and fun videos. And thank you for watching and have a great day everybody.